Hi, this is Nupur Banerjee. Today I will be taking you through my thesis preparation. As of now, my working title is Changing the Perception of Slow in Slow Design. My work with this topic began way back exactly a year ago with GRDS 701 Graphic Design Seminar Methodologies. This was the first time I worked with exploring the topic of slow design under my short thesis title, Dematerialization of Society via Slow Design. This topic stemmed from a personal as well as professional stage that I have been experiencing, and I wanted to find and explore ways with alternate approaches to design. In my stages of mind mapping, I considered the many connections of design with economics, and the ways in which design processes and outcome were largely determined by the economic systems that have been in place since post the Industrial Revolution. I considered various questions, such as were there possibilities of constructing an economic system that would support and make viable the processes involved in slow design? I also considered questions like, could deadlines, as designers know it, be redefined to be more appreciative of process and research-oriented design outcome? The short thesis that followed underwent a process of many stages, including verifying resources, drafting summaries, creating bibliographies, etc. Along with the written outcome of my short thesis, I also worked on a film where I filmed an on-camera live illustrated process of my mind map. Some of you may have already seen this film, as I had shared this link in the discussion forum for the thesis preparation course earlier this semester. At the beginning of the thesis preparation course, the free writing exercise helped me to finally decide on the topic that I wanted to take forward, and it was going to be slow design. For the Précis writing exercise 2 that followed, I looked at an article by Alastair Fouad-Luke where he considers ways towards sustainable design in favor of design led by an egocentric approach. My mind map moved forward by the stage as I looked at ways in which the perception of the approaches by slow design could have a positive outlook, leading to a wider acceptance and practice of the concept. My thesis topic, as well as statement, was approved at the review meeting that was recently held. The thesis will look at the benefits of slow design and explore ways in which the perception of the word slow in slow design can change in order to enable wider acceptance and practice of this approach to design. Mike Montero, author and designer for Mule Design Studio, says, "When we create without thinking, we become deaf. Most clients want to do the right thing, and they don't know they are doing wrong unless you tell them. You owe it to them to tell them. They hired you to tell them." This quote resonates the proposed context of my thesis and research. The research will consider the positive, sustainable outcome of slow design as a way forward to create work that is meaningful. It will argue the current economic and commercial trends that define the role of design in terms of time, duration, quality of output, visibility. It will explore ways in which trends could be reversed and perceptions could be changed, where slow is the new fast, and complement this new perception with economic ways of creating spaces of value addition in order to make it socially and commercially acceptable and viable. It will consider the way forward for slow design via different communication and design mediums. It will consider the role of responsible design while looking at possibilities of inclusion of slow design as an accepted design approach. The central context for the research will look at how the advent of slow design is not a step backward, as it would be largely viewed in the current economic outlook and framework of time is money. But it is, however, a step forward in creating empathetic, mindful, sustainable design that will be beneficial to society in the long run. I am considering numerous resource materials ranging from interviews with faculty colleagues, professors, peers, students, etc., to books, TED Talks, articles, both scholarly as well as online and printed mediums, etc. I would like to consider doing my final thesis outcome, besides the written form, in the form of a film either similar to what I had done in GRDS 701 or perhaps experiment with a stop-motion animated narrative. In the final film, I may reconsider the fast-forward technique. As an extension of this medium, I would be interested to work on an illustrated book too as a future outcome, and support this with online social medium like WordPress, Facebook, and perhaps a dedicated website. A special thanks to Professor Merrick Henry, as well as my peers in the batch, for all your valuable feedback throughout the course. Thank you for listening. This is Nupur Banerjee signing out.